Hello, everybody. Here we are, F4 at Imola. I just got back from vacation, so I did this race before I went on vacation, and I was going to edit it during vacation,
20
but
minutes. P9.
couldn't get it done, couldn't get my mic working on my laptop. And here we go. This is race number one.
Green, green, green. There's 20 minutes to go.
I did two because this one didn't go too well, and you'll see why. And so we started off P9, not bad.
Or left side. No, on the left.
Yeah, we just falling in line off the start, making sure nothing goes wrong, or we think so. And the green car up ahead gets a little squirrely there, so we managed to get, in line, and we think we're good here, and then the green car spins out right in front of us, and
Left.
that's the end of our race.
Toes out.
Nothing we can do. So I'm going to show you the replay of that, and we can see what happened.
We'll need to pit for repairs. We've been called in by the stewards.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at the replay. And you can see we got a lot of space. We're in good shape. And the accident isn't what it looked like in the original video. And you can see here I come and the green car spins. And I try to stay inside. I try to go outside and I get hit in the back. It looked like I was plowing into him, but I didn't. I got slammed in the back and drove into him. And in iRacing, when you try to check up, somebody's going to hit you in the back. Okay, so here we go, race number 2. And, this
20
one,
minutes. The track temp is 1:15.
I qualified P6.
Fahrenheit. Get ready, mate.
And here we go.
Green, green, green.
And you can see Michael just made the grid just before the lights went green. I don't know how that worked, but if you watch on the left, if you replay that, that was something else. He just made it.
Left side. Go left.
We got a car on our left. We decide not to fight right now. The last race went so quick. I mean, we didn't even make one lap. I decided this race I was just going to kind of sit back a little, hopefully pick better spots. Although, in the last race when I looked at it, if I had stayed inside, I would have been fine. But, you never know where that car's going to go. It's going in. The next thing you know, it swerves out. You just don't know. You do your best. So we managed to fall in like I think we're P6 still. So we're right where we started. Chasing Michael McLaughlin. Actually, we're chasing Marcel. Michael's in front of him. Michael locks up, and we get tapped from behind. There was nothing I could do there. I just braked hard because, the guy in front of me locked up. The guy behind him brakes. I brake hard. I get hit in the butt. The lucky thing is I got a 0x for that, so usually that's when you get a 4x, and it's really rough. But we managed to only get a 0x there, so far so good. And there you go. I'm trying to make a pass on the inside, trying to go for Marcel here. You can see I managed to get by him before the corner.
Just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good.
Nice pass. Make a really good section here, so P5, feeling pretty good right now. Come into here, and I don't know if I just didn't brake hard enough or what happened, and I lose the car a little bit. Managed to catch it, but that's going to cost me time. That probably cost me, 5/10 there at least. So now we're dropping back a little. We got Marcel right on our tail. He's 0.3. Now we got to try to catch these cars in front, hope that they start to battle a little bit. I felt like I had decent pace. I wasn't super fast, but it felt decent. Felt pretty confident in the track. And managing to close the gap a little on the cars in front. They're still out of my draft, but I felt pretty confident I could catch them at this point. We got Drew, Michael, and I think that's Matteo. It's some weird characters there. So Matteo in front of us, Michael in front of him, Drew in front of him. And we still got Marcel behind us. He's 0.5, so we got a little room behind us.
Time is 146.8.
I think I brake a little early there or a little hard because Marcel, Thomas behind us, they seem to close the gap there. Thomas overtook Marcel behind us. And we're just chugging along in P5. This is a tough corner, man. So many people wipe out in that corner. It's funny, it doesn't look like anything menacing, but I've done a lot of races here and seen a lot of people spin out on that corner. For some reason, you just lose traction there. There's a couple tough ones. Of course, this section's very difficult. We got a car off to the right. That's Drew Collins. Let's go take a look at what happened. Here comes Drew, and he's just makes it through the first corner okay. Looks like he probably just carrying too much speed. Hits the outside and just does some oversteer. He's got to go all the way to the back. Oh no, he makes a good rejoin. Yeah, good job. All right, let's get back to the race. Yeah, so that puts us up, I believe, in P4. Oh, another bad. Oh man, that was a bad lockup. The car behind me, Thomas. Oh man, that was awful. I don't know if I get spooked because of what happened with Drew or what, but man, Thomas almost creamed me from behind. And it wouldn't have been his fault. That was horrible. Yeah. So we're in P4, which is pretty good. Managing to hold our own. So far this race, I've made quite a few mistakes.
The leader's just 147.1.
I had an almost spin out,
This is perfect.
and then I had that lockup. That was pretty bad. Yeah, this track, you know,
In front is now 2.6.
this track is tricky. Last week when I did Fuji, I was very confident there. I felt very good on that track. It's funny how some tracks you feel real good, and other tracks like this one gives me trouble. I felt really good at Virginia. I felt really good at Fuji. In this one, it's dicey. It's funny because I watch some guys and they love racing here. It's funny. It is funny how some tracks just don't fit your eye or something.
What about track limits?
First off track. Still in fourth. 2 seconds, 3 seconds behind. So those mistakes have cost me. Marcel's still in our draft, 0.6. He's still in there. But this is Imola, you know? Anything can happen. There's so many sections here that are troublesome. So here we are. Gonna go on lap 5 and still P4. So not a bad race so far. Pretty happy so far.
It's just 146.7. Guy in front is just 146.5.
Let me know if you think I should turn Jim up in the background. I had him turned down because in videos in the past, I mean, boy, it was getting annoying.
Car is above it.
But I don't know if you guys like to hear it. I probably should turn them up a little. So next car's McLaughlin, he said. But McLaughlin's 3 seconds up on us.
Yellow flag.
And we got a yellow flag out in front of us.
Like it's Kim.
It's Kim. It's a back marker, number 5. And you can see we easily get around him, thankfully. And, yeah, whenever you see that yellow and it's a blind, you don't know what's coming up. I really couldn't slow up much because, you know, I got Marcel right on my tail. So we're 3.5 seconds back now. So right now we're 5 laps in. We're still not even at the halfway point, so a lot can happen. And yeah, this is a tough section here going down this hill. A lot of guys spin out there. Although so far this race in front of us has been pretty clean. I don't know what's happening behind, but let's just worry about what's in front of us for now.
What's your quickest lap in this session?
So just put down our fastest lap. And now about this time of the race, I'm just trying to get that delta to go green every lap. That's what I'm hoping for. You can see we lost some time through there. So now we're 4 seconds, even more than that. Yeah, we're really dropping back now. But look at Marcel behind us. He's a second back now. He's out of our draft. So we're kind of in no man's land now. We can't catch the cars in front of us. But we're fast enough to...
It's remaining 10 minutes.
We got 10 minutes left. And we're fast enough to stay in front of Marcel unless we screw up.
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 1.2. Just cut the track.
So my second off track there. We're starting to gap Marcel a little bit, 1.2. Just got to keep gapping him. Try to keep him out of our draft. And as you can see, we're back up almost to 2K. And we're starting a race with the better drivers here.
Fastest lap for McLaughlin, 146.5.
McLaughlin, the guy in front of us, just had the fastest lap of the race. So he's like, he did a 146.5, so he's like a second up on us. But now all of a sudden we got somebody in our sights, and it is McLaughlin, and he just put up the fastest lap, but I don't know, he must have been pushing hard and messed up because he's fallen back to us. Must have made a mistake. Because he was like 5 seconds up. Now he's 2 seconds up. You can see the delta's green. That's what we want. We get another off track. That spot's got us like 3 times this race. It's too bad about McLaughlin. I know how he feels. You know, you put up a great lap and then you push a little too hard, and you can see he got a little smoke there too. He was locked up a little there. So he might be trying to press, and, you know, that gets you in trouble. Another good lap there. Let's keep it in the green. So McLaughlin's starting to gap us again. He's just faster than us. There's not much we can do. We're never going to catch the people in front at this point. We just got to hope they wreck out. And you could hear that.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
You could hear Jim in the background that we're almost 2 seconds up on the guys behind us. And this is another green on the Delta, which is good. Managing to take a little bit off. 2/10. .3. So not a bad lap. Fastest lap of the race. So I'm exactly 1 second off of the guys in front of me. Got to find out where I can get that last second from, but you know, this is what we have for now. Got to race with what we got. P4 is nothing to sneeze at, so we're still hanging in there.
5 minutes to go.
5 minutes to go.
Stay focused. Apexes and exits. Apexes and exits.
Just trying to make solid laps. So Thomas behind us got by Marcel, and he's closing on us. He's 1 second back, and we got some smoke in front of us. And looks like Michael again. Michael's having problems in that section. And now look, he's only a second up, a little over a second, almost 2. But man, his tires must be toast by now. If any of you know how you think I can get that other second, or if you see any problems with my driving, please let me know. I'd really appreciate any help, any advice. I mean, I only race once a week usually, you know, unless I have a really bad race, then I try to do another follow-up so I can get a, you know, decent video out. So, I don't know. I think for once a week, I probably do okay. I wish I had more time to race because I really like it. I should let you guys know at this point that I have a bunch of races that I did on my hard drive, but I just haven't had time to edit them. Some of them are pretty old, but I don't want to throw them out because it's so much work to do the race and get the video. And so I think I'm going to be putting those out. One of them's a USF 2000 at Suzuki. I think one's a GT4 race, one's a Mazda race. I had some time, I think the week before I went on vacation. And now look behind us. Here comes Thomas. Thomas is 0.2 behind us, so yeah, he's on us. So we're P4. And it looks like we're in the fight. We got 2 minutes left. That's 2 laps, I believe. Yeah, we just crossed the start finish, so 2 laps to go. Thomas is challenging us for P4. Gonna make him go around the outside. That compromises us there, but... And here he comes. We're in for a fight. After this whole race, look at this. Oh, we're trying to hold them off. We're going to be on the outside here. That's not good. He's still inside of us. We get a pretty good exit. You can see he's falling back in my rearview mirror a little bit, but he's probably going to make a move here. We still have to be really careful. We got the outside. Look at this, side by side now. And he manages to get me there. So now we drop back to P5. Thomas chased us down. Good for him. Can we catch him? I don't know. He's really fast through there. I mean, he just blew us away through that section. So it looks like a P5 probably, folks. But really, that was one of the best battles we had all race. Little off track there. That's number 4. White flag. Coming down the end. Nice video. Nice race. Not a super lot of action, but sometimes, you know, sometimes it's good to have a race like this. P5. Nothing wrong with P5. We're still not giving up on Thomas. We're in his draft.
There's an incident in Tosa. I think it might be
McLaughlin spun out. There he is on the right. McLaughlin's out. That puts us P4. McLaughlin's been having trouble a few times during the race. He had the fastest lap in the race, too. But he's out. He lost it in that corner that a lot of people lose it in. So that was a surprise. And here we come.
stewards and warmers about track limits.
Another track limit. 5. Oh, safety rating's never going to get up if I keep this up. We got a car right on our tail that come out of nowhere. Hector. I'm sorry, Hunter Smith. But here we come. Checkered flag. Hunter's trying to make it by us at the line. He doesn't make it. There we go. P5. P4, actually. Yeah, not bad. Good race. All right, let's go take a look at the stats. And here we are. Plus 65 to our iRating. Closing in on 2K again. Safety rating went up even with those 5 off tracks. Well, I hope you liked the video. If you like it, please like and subscribe. Please ring the bell for future notifications. Please leave a comment. Love hearing from you. And I'll see you next time.